I mean, we could go with my idea,
I mean, how should we open?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do...
Yeah, we could do... We just start.
No, I mean, yeah.
Because I hit
works.
record, a minute ago.
Oh, you asked.
I mean,
You sir, are one despicable man.
I mean, I think that's going to make a better intro than us sitting around for 10 minutes thinking, I want to make a good intro, and then probably settling upon that in the end.
Well, welcome to Gamerz of Erf podcast.
No. Copyright infringement.
Welcome to Gamerz of Erf.
You are not Nintendo, you are Nintendo. Nobody's seen that video.
And then guess what? Law and Order. Dun dun.
Oh, I have that on my iPod, which I don't have, so I guess I'm not going to play it.
Dun dun.
Jason's the soundboard for today.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Alright, so we are...
Is that right, Chewbacca?
Oh, okay.
Is that right, Chewbacca?
He
said yeah.
We're going to have to make that a GIF at some point. What the fuck? Your couch is covered in tiny little shit, John. I still like the couch.
It's soft.
It's soft. It's nice. It's a nice couch.
It's nice. Anyways, your game is
Yeah, don't make this couch feel...
ERF.
It's Erf. Let's just get on with this, because we're trying to correct each other with Erf.
Anyways.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's enough.
You shut the fuck up.
Anyway.
Put the money in the file folder. I'm sorry, that's a reference to a long time ago. So I'm Dylan.
And I'm Jason.
I'm Johnson.
Hi, John.
It's Johnson. I call him...
Hi, Johnson. How you doing?
Hi.
All right.
Treat him like a special child.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
I don't get so much hate for that.
Hey, you said it, not us.
Hey, it's your fault. Blame on Chewbacca.
How is that racist? That's not a race.
Yes, it is. They're my people, yo. Back off. I'm ready, family. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
I'll stab you in the face with a shiv.
Yeah, I think it'd be more painful to get stabbed in the face with a soldering iron because your eyeball will melt.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll stab you with a spoon.
We'll see who gets to die first. Anyways.
Not the spoon.
The spoon of
We are
death.
Gamerz of Erf.
And we are here to talk about games and Erf. Occasionally Erf. Mostly games and other shit going on in our lives. Because it's a podcast. It's a podcast.
It's a podcast. We do this shit for a living. Wait, we don't.
like my
Wait, we
job.
don't. Yeah,
My
and
job.
we make like
Every
5
day
cents
we
an
go.
hour. It's
No, we don't get paid any money.
We don't
No.
money. Well, I mean,
No.
unless you have an actual job.
I mean, I had an actual job during the summer.
yeah,
They
it's
paid me.
nothing.
Did they really not pay you?
They paid me, but they paid me a ridiculous. All right, well, I guess that's a great segue into what I did on my summer vacation. I
Wow,
I went to my hometown of insert URL here. I worked basically the entire summer. I got paid $800 for the entire summer. That's before taxes and before I wasted it on useless shit, including my new laptop. Very nice
That's
laptop.
not useless.
New laptop's great. No, because the other one doesn't have drivers or a video card.
Are you
or RAM.
serious?
I mean, it has all of the things because you physically can't run a computer without those things, but it refuses to acknowledge that it has them. So it's like, hey, I'm running and I obviously have these things, but they are called blank spot. I go out, you can go through in your control panel and stuff, and you can find what everything's called. Like
Who
what
the
kind of
hell
drivers.
designed that?
I told you when I dropped it down a flight of stairs, or at the distance of a flight of stairs. Yeah, well, the assholes who fixed it put a bunch of shit in, and I guess they didn't know what they were doing. And if I knew the company, I would badmouth them, but I don't.
This sounds familiar to that one time in this summer actually that happened. My brother, he broke his Apple book, MacBook, whatever. And we brought it to the shop.
Which shop? Did you bring it to Apple?
It's like my PC something. It's like near the I
I don't know. I didn't go with my dad when he fixed
It's
it.
in Freehold. It's
Yeah.
it's where Guitar Center is and everything else.
That sounds about right.
And the WoW or whatever, the exercising place.
Yeah, I know.
That place. They gave us free security, everything else, but they wiped the whole drive.
Oh, my drive was gone. Everything was smashed. Nothing was working, so they put a bunch of parts in and stuff. But the parts weren't. Not all the parts were compatible. So when I went to go look up and see what the drivers were and the graphics card that was running my laptop, it said blank. It was your graphics card is, and there's just a blank spot where the name was supposed to be. And Sam took a look at it. He was like, "Yeah, you can't run anything. Like Minecraft isn't gonna work. YouTube works like shit. That's why like all your videos and stuff look like crap when you play them on a laptop because you don't have like your computer doesn't think it has graphics cards, so it's running at the bare minimum."
Shout out to Sam for that.
Yeah. Thanks, Sam,
Wow.
for diagnosing my PC as a piece of shit. Didn't need your help for that, but it was helpful. At least he found out, why it was a piece of shit. And now I was gonna fix it, because I actually do like that laptop. I like this one much better, my new one, and it has 700 gigs of hard drive space. And I pulled some RAM out of my old laptop and I put it in, and now it has 8 gigs of RAM. So this is like the ideal.
Now,
computer
if
for me.
only we can try to get a game card in there. A graphics card, I mean.
There's a graphics card running. There's a graphics card running everything. Graphics card's it's integrated, so I'd have to rip out lots of it in order to put like a different graphics card in there because it's not a PC.
How much is a lot?
Like the hard drive and a lot of the other bits. I don't know exactly what I'd have to rip out, but it would be expensive to put a better graphics card in there. Like it runs stuff like Unturned and Slender will run just fine on it. Minecraft ran with some lag when I recorded it with a program, but having another program open while you run a game by itself is like risky. If it lags out. The video didn't pick up any of the lag
because I was on Skype. I was hosting the call while I was playing some League of Legends.
Lol.
Yeah, exactly. And holy
Lol.
shit, I lagged the fuck out of that crap. And I have a Mac, so
Macs are like decent hardware.
they're decent.
I don't like the OS that runs it, which is why I'm not a big. I mean, I also don't like the part where Apple products only work with other Apple products. Like I had this battery pack, and I went on this trip for FBLA, and I went to this
FBLA?
hotel. Yeah, FBLA, the Future Business Leaders of America. Their club doesn't exist in my high school anymore. But I went on the trip last year, and I brought the battery pack with me so I could charge my iPod when I was like not in the hotel room. So we went to this hotel. Whatever, I plug in the Apple wall charger, and I'm charging the battery pack. It fried all the circuitry inside the battery pack because it was an Apple charger and it wasn't compatible. So I actually just got my new one like 2 days ago. I sent away. I was like, hey, I got it from Goal Zero. I was like, hey, Goal Zero.
Oh, is that the one you're talking about? Like, oh, we'll still keep the defective product, but you can have a new one also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a different defective product where I had this lantern, and the lantern has a USB port on it so it can charge things, and it'll run for a ridiculous amount of time, and it's a lantern, and it charges from USB, and the USB, the male end of the USB bit got broken when I set it up with the solar panel outside. I have this little solar panel. It's really nice, Nomad 7, I think, and I set it up outside on top of my grill, and it was like a wind came or something, and it knocked it down, and it ripped, it broke the connection between the male end of the USB and the wires that were running in there, and I'm pretty sure it fucked up something internally, like too far in where it would be more than just stripping the wire and resoldering it. So I was like, hey, this is broken, and a month later they were like, hey, we'll send you a new one. I was like, oh, that's sweet, you saved me $80, that's nice, now I can get another one of your products. And I basically said the same thing, like, hey, this thing is broken, can I have a new one? Like, I didn't, smash it, and pretty sure it's still under the warranty, so, can you help me out here? And they were like, sure, we'll send it. I mean, it's only like $40, so it's not as big a deal. Yeah. But it's still very nice of them to send it. Now I can charge my phone at school and stuff. Yeah. It's a little battery pack.
John, what'd you do this summer?
I went to a camp. Watched some watch Little Bastards of Hell. They're absolutely terrible.
Oh, you worked there?
Camp counselor.
Very, very sympathetic. That's what I do.
Oh, I
It's
know. I always wanted to do it when I was younger, but now when I'm hearing these stories when I'm older, I'm just like, no.
I mean, there's I go back every year. I don't get paid shit, but I come back every year because it's just a lot of fun working with the people. We're like a big family. We really are. And we dick around. We do a lot of fun stuff. And the last week of work, there's no kids there, so that's even more fun. And we walk around, do shit. We take down the camp, and then we played real life Battleship in our pond. We took slingshots from made out of bamboo from one of our areas. And we put them in the duck boats in the pond and pushed them out. And they played real life Battleship with wiffle balls and stuff. It was really fun to watch.
That sounds really fun.
I would never go in the pond. That thing is like liquid death, but it's fun.
Liquid death.
It
What?
is you don't go in the pond.
It's
Why?
the pond for a reason. It's the pond.
That's
What's in the pod?
Water's black.
Oh.
Oh.
There's snapping turtles and shit in there. You just don't want to go in. It's not a good idea.
Ow.
Ow.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
good.
no.
How can you
Oh.
both grab your nuts at the same time? You're like, ow. Actually, one of the other staff members went into the pond and he didn't get bit or anything. He didn't get hurt. I don't know how the fuck he
I guess the
managed to pull
turtles
that
love
off.
them.
Or they just didn't see him coming.
Yeah. Oh, you would know him. Alex.
Alex.
Small Street.
Oh!
Oh, now that we've said. Whatever. Alex.
Thanks, bro. Shout out to you.
Yeah, you got a free shout out.
Shout.
You want me to tell?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, of dollars, oh my gosh, I get like a really good amount of tip where I work because I work at a bagel shop. I'm the cashier and the cleanup crew of it, and the tip what happens is we spread it out evenly, and I got a $5 tip last time I was there. $5, man. I mean,
Even I have to say that's bad. All right, so I worked this summer. I think I got $5 in a box of cheese nips, which is the worst I've ever done in tips. My CIT, I got $20 in tips, and then the year before that, or the year after that, the middle between my first year and the third year working, the second year, I got like $50 in tips the whole summer. I had a CIT for an hour in my group, and this was the worst group in the entire camp. These were like the worst campers. They stalked me because apparently they thought I was the only person on the face of the planet who could deal with them. I'm not. Stick someone else with them next time. So they stalked me with the worst group, and my CIT was never there. So I picked up the CIT. He felt like sorry. He's like, I'm sorry, you got a shitty den. I'll come help you. We called them dens. So he's like, I'll come out and help you and stuff. And he got tipped $50. You know what I got tipped?
$5.
Nothing. Not a single one of those bastards tipped me anything. I went on my way to make sure they had fun that week. Nope. He's with them for an hour. $50. I'm like, you motherfucker. Thanks a lot.
You gave me this one job, and you just did one thing.
I mean, it wasn't his fault. I wasn't mad. I was mad that he got $50, but I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at the cameras or the parents or the cameras rather, because he was there for an hour and he got $50 in tips. I was there the entire week. I didn't get anything. That's not fair. I mean, I'm pretty sure all those kids have aged out, so I'll never have to see any of them again. So that's enough of a tip for me.
Yeah.
So we should talk about games and shit, right?
Yeah. So.
All right. Let's talk about Destiny. Destiny.
Oh my
I wanna
god!
put the
I have
stats
a
for Destiny.
story for you all. So.
Yeah. So you're the Destiny expert because you're the only one that actually played Destiny.
Okay, so apparently when I got the expansion pack for the Xbox 360, note that it was 360. Now, I have the receipt here, and they said it comes with the expansion pack when you put $35 into it. Now,
Oh my god, it's a long ass receipt.
They give you long ass
I
receipt.
traded in some really crappy games for this, and then when I put it in, I only got $35, not the expansion pack. I went to buy it. Here's the bullshit about this. The biggest bullshit in the world. I go to buy it, not knowing there was tax on it. $34.99.
Mm-hmm.
Put $35. It wasn't enough.
That's bullshit.
$2 off.
That's
and I
bullshit.
paid $35 for that crap. I called GameStop. Guess what they say?
What?
You either call Microsoft about it, because I've never heard about this at all, and good luck.
Wow.
You got.
No recompensation, nothing else.
You didn't get a refund for that?
Asshole.
I can refund it, but I'm not even going to be able to get it because it's going to go straight to my Power Rewards.
Oh, that sucks.
Because I'm not old enough to get the money back.
How old you have to be? 18?
I'm only 17.
Oh, just fucking
Hey,
bullshit.
Why do you have to be 18?
Immature
It's
games.
legal.
No, mature M games, yeah, 17.
Yeah, 17.
You know what's funny? I didn't even get a card from them for that. And they don't know if I'm 17 or not. And they just gave me the game. So I'm like,
you have proof that of your age. If you bring your permit, all you need is your permit, and that will show proof of your age.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
I went to the GameStop and I asked them like how if I'm 17. If I'm 17, what do I? What did
student ID and your permit?
No, your student ID will not show you your birthday. They need your birthday.
Oh, they need your birthday. That's it.
They need your legal birthday that is
You
like
bring your birth
made from the
certificate down,
government, and they only will accept like driver's license, a permit or a driver's license.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the best thing you will give them, because
Wow.
if you give them that,
Well,
that will prove you're 17.
I don't know what Xbox is doing now because I also been hearing that like the marketplace is down or something. I don't know.
Oh, we should probably talk about Microsoft and stuff. So, Destiny,
Yeah, let's talk about Destiny.
Destiny got a great reception. The story I heard was, I'm not going to say it's a piece of shit. It pays homage to a lot of great works of science fiction, but doesn't bring anything new to the table. And the missions,
So far, when I'm playing this game, I'm enjoying it. The story is enjoyable too for me. It's just there's this one part where you go to this dark place in like the galaxy called the Reef or Dark Reef or whatever, I forget. And you meet the Queen, and she's like, "Okay, we're gonna help you out find this place." I'm trying not to spoil too much. We're gonna help you find this place if you bring me a Vex Mind Guard, whatever, something, the big boss head or something of something. And I'm just like, so you're telling me I have to kill this for you because you're too lazy to do it?
Yeah.
And they don't believe that I would kill it. And I'm like, bitch, do you know who I am? I'm the main character.
So, Activision claimed on September 10th, 2014, Activision claimed that Destiny was the most successful new gaming franchise launch of all time. The game shipped more than $500 million to retail stores of first-time parties worldwide. September 17th, 2014, there have been over 11 million gameplay sessions within North America. Destiny sold a lot of copies, 990,000 physical retail copies in the PS4 and 50,000 retail copies in the PS3. Within the first week of release in Japan. Why do we give a shit about Sony release? Alright, let's...
Well, you usually have to, because Sony's based in Japan.
Are they really?
Yeah, Sony...
Yeah, they're a Japanese company.
Yeah, they're a Japanese company.
People think it's an American one.
No,
that's
no.
Microsoft.
Microsoft is an American company. Japan. Microsoft only... They work for the entire world except really Japan because...
No, Microsoft goes in Japan too. This is Xbox 360 is in there.
Yeah, but most people go for...
They base themselves in there, though. That's the thing. But whatever happens in Microsoft happens in America first. Like, you know how, like...
Yeah.
In Nintendo...
Same thing for Sony. They start everything in Japan.
Yeah, they test drive everything in Japan. Any Japanese company test drives it in Japan.
Yeah, like
Nintendo.
Like Final Fantasy, like all those Final Fantasy games, like everyone likes.
Yeah, they're test driving it in Japan and then go into America.
And Super Smash Bros. That's all in Japan.
I'm very angry about that, by the way.
Why?
They promised us everyone gets it in this certain date. That's what I thought. No.
Oh yeah, like Nintendo made that promise.
Either that or it was just
Nintendo made
Pokemon Ruby.
I heard Nintendo made that promise that they're gonna release their games
worldwide,
at the same time in Europe, in US, and Japan because Japan usually always gets the games first. Like
that was for like X and Y though, so I think they also did it for Ruby. I don't think they're doing it for Smash.
I don't know. They promised that for Pokemon. That's one thing I know. They promised it for Pokemon that they're releasing their games worldwide at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
keep on.
Nintendo's practices are very, very better than most other companies. Like, for instance, Nintendo doesn't pull a Capcom, where all the downloadable content you have to buy is already on the disc. Now, I might be jinxing this right now because when we get Smash, we don't know if there's any other characters because there's a lot of confirmed characters already about it. We don't know if we're going to get DLC or not for it yet. And that's probably what's going to happen is we're probably going to they're probably going to do what they did for KI in Microsoft. You get one season of these characters, and then maybe the next season they help reduce or do whatever with the character, and then they put more, which is the second season, which isn't on the disc. It's in the making. Hear that, Capcom? Capcom in the making.
You picked up pretty loud on that. I'm trying to load the Smash Brothers website so we can find out.
We're just
shut up.
We're sorry for the screaming. That is John's family.
So I'm trying to pull up the website. It's really slow and stuff right now, but I'm trying to find out when it
skipping
releases.
everything really about Destiny.
I mean, like we talked about Destiny. You know, like the storyline was weak.
There's nothing really talk about Destiny other than it's really weak.
And yeah, also, I also got it from Machinima.
shit.
Machinima, like they got like decent like rates.
They
like,
got
like
okay
they got
rates.
they got like 77 of rates. Like
Between
and they
like
heard
70 and 80 around
and
there.
they examined like all the other games which are very popular, like World of Tanks, like those that had like the.
Alright, let's not talk about World of Tanks. I
No.
beta tested that game. That game was not. It was poo poo.
Oh, wait.
That game was poo poo.
Oh, yeah,
But like
that
there were
game
like
was-
plenty of games that
Yeah.
were good.
I mean, I played a
And they
tank
proved
game
that
in the arcade.
Rates from
And it's
people
much better than that.
that rates from people are pretty much useless because people take it competitively instead of for fun.
It
What?
depends on who you're going for the rating for. Like, I think Game Informer's ratings have always been pretty fair. I've always liked their rating systems, but there are websites that like they don't
But
do fair
isn't
ratings.
Game Informer very biased because of what is from GameStop? I thought.
GameStop sells them, but I don't think if they're
GameStop don't ever
GameStop
do-
doesn't make games though. Like how would that be?
No,
better
I
games?
mean like not make games. Like they help with like game
Distribution.
media and distribution.
Yeah, they have like certain content.
And I thought Game Informer stemmed from their company too.
I
might be wrong.
I could check that. No, hang on. Game Informer.
Because my friend Paul was like, they're very biased, which I don't even understand.
I
how.
don't. I don't see a lot of bias in there.
No, because they're getting
know.
paid to say what the people want them to say. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really found. I've found that they're pretty fair in their reviews and stuff, and they explain. The thing I like the most is that they explain. Like, all right, this did weak, so like it lost points, but this did really well, so we got some of those points back. You know, it goes back and forth. It is part of the GameStop network, but
That's what I figured.
I found that Game Informer's always been pretty fair in their reviews. I personally enjoy.
I like Machinima. Like they make pretty.
Does
They
Machinima review?
yes they do. They,
Machinima is,
they were-
in my opinion, and probably John's, it's much more fair.
very fair.
I haven't looked at Machinima.
I heard like what they said. Like I never heard anything something like they don't bullshit like all this like YouTube celebrities like they don't do like these celebrity bullshit like you know.
Oh yeah, freaking
Who
video
does
game,
that?
Video Game Donkey. He is the most obnoxious game reviewer I've ever seen in my life.
Like they make fun of it, they make bad reviews. What I heard from Shinema, PewDiePie shut down his comments, and they respect him because they don't want to hear trollers or assholes talking in his comments.
That's
doesn't-
why. That's why the ew thing with the old podcast.
Yeah.
We had an old podcast. Let's not talk about that. But the ew. The reason that I said like, hey, let's maybe rethink this is because what we were doing with ew is like everything wrong with is like, hey, this game sucks and here's why. But we weren't offering any like real constructive criticism. We
Yeah.
were just like, your game sucks. You know, it's bad graphics and you know plays shitty and stuff. Like there was no like, well, you could hit on this to improve it. And hey, this was pretty good. So like, you know, maybe next time focus on this instead. It was like, you suck. And that's not something
that's like a giant troll right there.
that one that's like a giant troll too. That's not something we need more of in today's society. Like we have all this like horrible like death and shit, and like oh you saw like bullying and crap. Like some good would be nice.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why AO never got approved. So Game
We
Informer.
pretty much did that to just
who
to get around.
made that idea?
That was AJ's idea.
Oh.
We just kind of me and AJ just like we just.
I'm not saying it was a horrible idea. I'm saying it needed like tweaking and stuff, and then we just never.
So,
well, like the whole
anyways.
thing collapsed. So Super Smash Bros. Will come out for the 3DS on October 3rd,
I'm
2014.
probably gonna download it.
and then the Wii U holiday 2014. So unannounced yet, but yeah.
Oh, October 3rd. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm also working
Oh
on
shit,
it.
that's like my brother's birthday.
Oh shit! Guess what he's getting for his birthday? Getting some
Well,
Super
I mean,
Smash.
I don't think you have 3DS, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I
Did
do.
you download the demo?
I've never know about the demo
The demo is out for the 3DS. You know that, right?
right now.
Yeah, right now,
When's it over?
bro. It's never over.
Oh, it's never over. Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
it's coming
You
out
only
in
get
like
30 tries with it. So like,
it comes out a week from today.
30
so-
tries. What do you mean
Yeah.
30 tries?
you get 30 tries in the demo.
Oh,
They
like
give you a limit of how many times you can try it.
like a day.
No, there's not timed. It's
Like
just-
how many times you go on and play
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, you
can
can't-
have 30 times.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't like play all the time.
Well, I mean,
I mean, if you just never end a session.
yeah, exactly.
So-
That's the key thing. I mean,
would
I'm
just never
I'm
turn
still
it.
on my 30th try because, like,
Just don't try for 3DS.
yeah. I mean, I keep it charged and I don't turn it off.
That's one way to go about it. Respectable, respectable.
I mean, another way to go about it is either play a good session of it so you know what you're doing, and then stop, which I started to do because I'm worried about my battery for my 3DS.
Oh, you don't want to overcharge it. I saw it.
It doesn't help.
I had like a DS that had like that battery problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you overcharge it, because last time my DS, it could not like just charge or like it keep turning off. So now like I bought a new
Probably
DS.
turn it off by now, but I won't.
But it's not dead. It's new.
Yeah, it's new.
So,
I mean, I have an XL, so the battery life is much more longer.
but now the 3DS, I like the 3DS. It's pretty good. Like
It's a pretty good
console.
portable system, to be honest. Like
3DS is pretty good.
it's better than the PS Vita, in my opinion.
All right, let's not talk about the Vita. The Vita is one of those things. It's not a system. It's a toy. Just like the Wii was. The Wii's not a gaming console. The Wii's a
3DS
toy.
is considered a system, though.
I would consider 3DS a system. I would not consider the Wii or the PS Vita consoles. Those are toys.
Wii.
You give them the little toddlers, they go beep, boop, 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 boop. They try to eat them. That's a toy. Gaming console is like a 360, or hell, I'd even consider the Wii U, because the Wii U has some merit, especially.
Yeah,
Wii U is not even a console.
thought it
I
was-
think it's a
I thought it was
controller.
bad. I thought it was bad at first.
Yeah, I had horrible opinions about the Wii. I was like, that is the dumbest thing. The controller's giant.
But then when it came alive with other games,
The games made it a console.
yeah.
If the games hadn't come out, if the good games hadn't come out for the Wii U, Wii U would be a toy, not a console. But it had the potential to become a console, and the games took that and ran with it, and that was something Nintendo worked very well with. So
And I'm kind of glad now because they're reaping the rewards with that.
I heard that one thing that Nintendo is the competition between like Microsoft and Sony is so big because they're getting creamed. Nintendo, I heard that they're
Nintendo's like not in the race anymore. Nintendo's
No.
a generation behind.
Nintendo's gone.
yeah. and
No,
I-
let's not say that. They're
when
not
I-
out yet.
when they heard they're not out yet, but they could still come back. They said like
But we all know one
they said
thing.
that the company would not last for the next 20 years. So the next 20 years, Nintendo is down.
I don't believe that.
But
Nintendo-
but they still have time to come back.
Nintendo could very easily make a comeback right now if they were to put out. I mean, it's a little early to bring out a new console, but like maybe another. I don't even know what they could do, but like bringing out like a semi-console.
If
Or
they bring out some expansion pack to like the Wii U, like for instance, you put this on, you could play games from past.
a physical expansion of the Wii U, or just like even more games would help them. But because Microsoft and Sony, like they're down because of the new consoles, because the new consoles aren't doing as well as they wanted to. Sony's definitely up on Microsoft, but this brings me into the point. Microsoft bought Mojang recently for $2.5 billion.
Oh God.
No,
Wait,
no. It's,
Microsoft
I know.
bought
I
what?
mean, like, oh God,
Bought
as in-
Mojang.
I'm like,
look, Microsoft
Oh
bought
yeah, they bought Minecraft.
Mojang. Mojang's the studio that makes Minecraft. I mean, Mojang makes other games, but
I mean, when that happens,
Maybe
that
just
means
Minecraft.
Microsoft can actually make a good comeback for this.
that gives. I mean, Microsoft. I heard they have a new CEO right now, so they're diversifying stuff. And Minecraft will still come out for the PlayStation 3 and the PS4. So they're buying into their competitors' market, which is a good move on their part. And Mojang, it's a nice company. I think Notch left though.
Notch left before anything else.
Okay. Yeah, Notch left. He's gonna go make like third-party games and shit. So
Yeah,
he'll
he's
have a
like,
cult following.
he's make
I somewhat don't want Microsoft like to completely cream Sony because Sony will not go down because they have certain
They're
games.
not gonna go down with the fight, to be honest.
I don't want them to go down because they have some stuff that are good.
Sony and Microsoft are like on the same playing field. Sony's got a slight edge right now, but Sony and Microsoft are basically on the same playing field. Nintendo's below them, and Nintendo can make a comeback and get sort of on the same level. But right now, none of them are doing that well because of the new consoles and stuff.
Well, here's the thing.
Sony
though.
would be the
Here's
first
the thing, though. I'm thinking Sony might actually win this race because of one game, which would be Mortal Kombat X.
Isn't it coming out for
And
the console too?
here's a very
It's only coming out for PS4.
and also
No, it is.
Okay, perfect.
It is.
and also here's a problem that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be coming like for Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
That I don't get why.
I don't get why it's coming in the Xbox.
Because
This is the very
this
first
is-
time that is ever.
No, that's
And
not
I'm-
the first time.
It's not. When?
Kingdom Hearts 1 was actually on the Xbox, the original one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I never know that.
All right, Mortal Kombat X, the upcoming fighting game currently developed by NetherRealm Studios. It is the 10th title on the Mortal Kombat series, with a scheduled release of April 14, 2015. The game is being developed by Microsoft Windows,
Oh, alright, never mind, I'm wrong.
PS4, and Xbox One. It's expected to produce
So,
on
yeah,
the PS3 and the 360 by
Alright,
another
I
developer.
was-
But
completely
also,
wrong.
But also, I know one game that bring PlayStation 4 up, like started to catch up, was like Infamous Second Son.
That Infamous Second Son did very well.
Yes,
that's
which
it.
I heard like it bring up like a good amount of percent of PS4s just because of the game in UK. So
In the UK, we're
Yeah.
not talking. We're
like
talking about America.
it's still
America.
yeah. My friend, he bought the PS4 just to play Infamous Second Son, and he had an Xbox instead. And all his friends are gonna get.
I've also heard a lot of people have been regretting getting an Xbox One.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna get it
because the
most-
price went down by 100.
No, it's not only that, but like
That's a-
they say it's more of like a VCR than a gaming console to them at first.
Well, the Xbox One is this thing where you can plug your 360 into it and switch between them. So if the Xbox One turns out to be a piece of shit, I'll just use it as like a router for the 360.
Yeah, it doesn't much better.
Like
about
an
it.
extension cable or something. And there's games like Fibbage is on the Xbox One. Fibbage looks a lot of fun to play. Minecraft on the Xbox One is 50 achievements. I'm looking forward to getting most of those. I'm gonna get Watch Dogs again for the Xbox One because Watch Dogs just.
You can actually trade in the game. And
Oh, no, that's
all
great.
you have
I
to-
don't know. I got a digital copy, but
That's
even
gonna
if
be
I didn't,
fantastic,
I would keep
definitely.
the 360.
On Watch Dogs gonna be fantastic. Grades and
What the fuck is your family doing?
I don't know.
I'm sure the mic's picking all this up.
I feel really bad for the people that might hear this.
They're murdering each other.
Families murdering each other.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, they are not being raped. They're not being killed. They're just being kids.
They're children.
Small children. So, I want to talk about Watch Dogs.
Okay.
Since we're talking about Watch Dogs. So I got Watch Dogs, and within a week I got all but 4 of the achievements because I played the game a ridiculous amount. So I could log in a minute, but this is the global stats. So, number of crime stuff. There's crimes around Chicago. They have a karma system where like you do bad, you run over pedestrians, you get bad karma. You help stop crimes and shit, you get good karma. So number of crime stop across the world, 103 million. Hacking percent of the city under surveillance. Still understand what that means. 25%. Number of times players hacked. 36 million. So that's 36 million people who hacked.
Wait, this
in
is
other
the
people's
entire
games.
world.
This is the entire world. So 36 million people went to other people's games and successfully hacked them. And not like hacking like, I call hacks or whatever. Like, it's an in-game feature where you go into another player's game and you get their data, air quotes around data. It's like, I don't know, thing. You stay hidden for long enough and you win and then you escape and stuff. It's like, you get notoriety points.
Oh, like a real player's like. They
Yeah,
hack
you
all their
go into a
data.
real player's game and then you just you start a hack and then
You just hack something in their world.
you hack them and then you get their data. Like you're not actually hacking them. You're not actually getting their data. People who haven't played Watch Dogs don't understand the premise, but you initiate the hack and you got to stay within a certain area for like I'd say a good 2 minutes while you upload the data or download the data, and then at the end of the 2 minutes you exit their game and it's like, hey, notoriety points. So you have like a notoriety point level, and I think you get stuff for each level of notoriety points, and you get more for successfully. And if they catch you, I think if they catch you and successfully get away, you still get a certain amount, but not as much. And then if they catch you and they kill you, then you lose points.
Mm-hmm.
So total time playing. Any guesses on the total time spent playing for Watch Dogs across the world? It's
Probably
been
in the
out
millions.
since May.
Billions.
Like like years, days. Like give me a rough number. Like how many years? How many
month.
years do you think? A month?
Yeah.
Month?
Yeah.
You think a month?
Yeah, Mom.
16 years, 40 days, 74 hours, 21 minutes.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
my.
a lot of fucking fun. Now, I'm gonna log in with my account and I want to see how long I've spent playing because I've spent a lot of time playing this game. Like for a solid week, this is the one thing I
has
did.
something similar to this, but it's more on the app where like you get to find stuff and see what other people are doing.
How can anyone play that much? Like 16 years of.
Well, it's
Watch
the world
Dogs?
combined. It's everyone.
Yeah. So basically, everyone in the world has been playing this for 16 years.
That's
combined.
a really long time.
Yeah. I said combined.
All right, so
That's a
here we
really
go.
long time.
So
An
city
average-
under surveillance. I'm not playing. Money. I have $837,000 because I just don't need money at this point. Number of first place finishes 1. Oh, very nice. I beat the game basically. 55 hours, 59 minutes. That's my contribution.
Invasion hacks 8.
I've invaded. People have invaded my game 8 times. I think I've successfully killed them 5.
Oh, you,
Time someone spent in your game. So collectively, those 8 people have spent 1 hour and 5 minutes in my game. And I've stopped 30 crimes. Wow, only 30? I have pretty bad notoriety. Gambling, drinking balance, I'm up. Gambling, poker balance, way down because I bet a ton of money on one hand. I lost. Gambling
Ooh.
shell balance 400. Gambling slots balance -30.
Huh.
There's like you do like you beat every. There's 3 drinking opponents in the game, and if you beat level 10, like you beat each of them 10 times, you get an achievement for that. So I'm going through, and that's just taking a while because you can't just do it one after the other. You got to wait for them to sober up so you can play them again. It's a drinking game,
Huh.
like not a, like. You each take a shot, and then you gotta like match the buttons and stuff on the screen. So like, and it gets progressively harder. The screen gets blurry and shit. So like, I thought that was interesting. Something that like would.
So
slow
like
your
you
reaction
gotta
time.
memorize which color is which, basically.
I mean, I already know that off the top of my head. Like, I don't have to like. I already know like that stuff just from playing like Halo and shit. And then the shell games, you gotta like get to level 3 or something.
Oh.
So like I did that, and then I got some money. That took forever because the
Wow.
asshole likes to take it, and it's this thing where like you get the ball and the 3 cups, and it's like, oh, where's the ball? And he moves the cups around and stuff. Except he likes to like lift up the cups like a little and slide the ball from one cup to the other. So you gotta like watch really carefully. He's an asshole about it. It took me forever to get that. And there's a chess thing too. I just looked at the answers online. I didn't have the patience for that.
Oh,
it was like end the game in one move. I'm like, no, I'd rather just play you in the game and beat your ass, but. Whatever. That Watch Dogs, a lot of fun. They have DLC coming out like soon.
Oh wow.
Bad Blood comes out. I'm trying to see. It's there, coming soon. Tell me like when it's coming out. May 27th.
I heard though the ending was really good.
It took a really dark turn towards the end of the game. It was definitely, the storyline was good, but like Aiden Pierce is the main character, and I felt like very little sympathy towards him. He's not a character you can relate with easily, whereas T-Bone, he's not a likable character either. He's a bit of an asshole, and he kills a lot of people. Whereas T-Bone, this guy right here, who's the main character of Bad Blood, the DLC coming out soon, he's a funny guy. He's like he's like a drunk, and he's very he's charismatic, and then he's paranoid and stuff. So he's a funny guy. I really like him, so I'm looking forward to playing as T-Bone. He's a much better character to relate to anyway. He comes out September 30th. Kind of want to get the season pass. So I can get the extra missions and stuff.
No,
just so I can have
don't.
more.
Hey,
What?
remember what happened to me? I don't know if you should trust this.
I'll buy it through Microsoft. I actually bought the Halo. Well, we had a similar thing that happened in Halo 4. I bought the map pack. I actually bought it twice, and then Halo 4, they released DLC that wasn't included in the map pack. It's like, what the fuck? I bought it twice, and you said all your DLC was going to be included, and you didn't release it. I still bought it. Actually, John bought it, and I piggybacked off him. So, suck it, Microsoft. I think I bought it later. And if I haven't, I have to soon, because it keeps messing with me and John's scale.
Oh yeah, that I thought. You thought that that DLC what was that DLC? Champions bundle?
Something like that. It gave you the ODST number.
Yeah.
For some reason I wanted
Yeah,
it.
I bought it off of my account on his Xbox. He got it, and I got it as well.
I don't even know
Yeah.
if I should get Halo 4 at this point.
No,
I mean, it's going to be coming out for the 1 in the Master Chief Collection, so I want my copy. I'll loan you my copy of Halo 4 as soon as I get back from Alec, who's in college now in the middle of bundlefuck
We'll
nowhere.
play some Halo
Where
4.
the hell is he?
I don't remember what college he went to, but I want my copy of Halo 4 back because the thing cost $160.
Oh,
I mean, I got like the Legendary Edition,
Oh.
and we had to buy it on eBay from a guy, so of course he jacked up the price and stuff. So it was a ridiculous amount of money, but still like great.
Just for the
price
game.
and stuff. Just, I mean, it was the game. It was the whole bundle, but he only has the game, so it's got like the game, the Legendary case, and then it's got like it came with this box and it had like files and the Spartans and stuff, and the Spartan 4. It's got like a map or a blueprint of the armor and stuff. It was really cool, definitely worth the money, but I want it back. I want my ship back, dude.
Yeah.
Like he didn't give it back to me before he left for college, so
you can maybe, Jason, if you can maybe, there's a Halo 4 Champions of the Years bundle, like, it comes with, like, certain camos, like, I don't have those camos, but there are some camos that people don't have, and stance, like, I got the Spartan Assault stand, remember, it was, like, determined that my knife was, like, right here, I was, like, come to stab you, that's what it looked like.
Oh.
I'm like one of those rare people that has that, or one of those people, and I had like a certain like kind of orange strap DMR, and I had the Arctic.
Wait, a DMR from Reach?
No, from Spartan Assault. It's a bonus from Spartan Assault.
Is it like a battle rifle?
No, it's a DMR, and I got the Arctic Battle Rifle. I got that because.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can like customize
And I
your
got
loadouts and shit, right?
And I got the Forest Camo as well. I love the Forest Camo.
Yeah, you guys can like customize your loadout and shit, right?
Yeah, and you got like so much like camos and specializations. some of the abilities are really good. The champions model, they came with like certain mods, like the recharge mods. It's pretty shitty. It's just pretty shitty because it only goes like, I don't know, point something seconds, like shorter than like faster than the original. But if it goes with shield, it goes really fast.
Oh, so the shield's really weak though.
Yeah, the recharge it's useless, but if you have the shielding mod, your shield will like.
It actually helps.
Yes, it will actually help. It will recharge instantly.
It doesn't make the shields weaker. Alright, I guess we can talk about
You get your shields back really quickly.
So I was gonna look something up, and I have Bing, so Bing has these little things to pop up. The only reason I use Bing is because I get points for every search and stuff. And this thing, Snooki gives birth to daughter.
What?
Jason's like mind blown. It popped up. I wanted the point. I get a
No, I'm
point.
not mind blown. I'm just asking, why are we looking at this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was hoping it'd be some
I think everyone knows that.
vulgar pictures
Or
This
something.
nuds.
No.
Or
The nuds.
No.
Let's see some nuds.
Nuts?
I don't,
What?
And UDZ.
I don't like how she looks.
Yeah, she's pretty ugly. She's a whorebag. So since we were talking about Halo 4 and stuff, let's just talk about Halo 5 and Nightfall. Just fuck it. Oh, that's what I want to ask. So
I heard it was recorded in Iceland. It's going to be recorded in Iceland.
I think it's like already done. I would say because it's coming out soon.
Yeah, Halo.
It
Master
looks
Chief
coming out with the Master Chief Collection. Nightfall looks like a very similar category, or very similar to the Forward Unto Dawn thing.
It is.
I fucking hated Forward Unto Dawn. I
boring.
hated it. It was boring. It was uninteresting, and it went against a large portion of the Halo canon. And the people who made it wasn't some third party
The
fan
only
base.
thing that
It
was
looked
good-
like some third party fan base.
The only thing that was good is the Master Chief character. He looks so real as like Master Chief.
Master Chief, like that part was well done, but
Everything else was.
it wasn't.
boring.
It looked like some boring ass fan fiction, like third party thing. And you know who made it? 343's Industries made that. Like really, that's the best you could do. Yeah, slow clap for that. So
people make-
I'm not excited about Nightfall.
Some people make it better than that.
Yes,
And
they're fan made.
yes, fan made stuff can be made.
What? That is B.
Yeah. So that's
People can make that stuff really easily in YouTube. Like
Sadly.
not as easily,
Yeah.
but better. They can make it better, and it still could be as good.
so. All right. So in Halo 4, Didact falls from that big ship. Whatever. Do you think he died, or do you think he was alive?
I'm thinking he died because it exploded, and
He
it was
probably-
planted in his chest.
It's a good point.
He
But
did.
I don't know, one grenade.
He
I don't know.
cut,
See,
and he
the-
falled.
Everybody, I was talking about this monster, but it looks like they released some comic where the Didac is alive and he fights Master Chief and Blue
Wait, did
Team.
he like
Blue
fly
team?
with nothing
Yes.
under? Did he ever fly with nothing under, or he?
Didac without the armor?
No. Like, did he like ever fly? Like he could just fly whenever he wants to, or no?
I think.
Because,
I have no information about that. I think he got wounded at the very least by the grenade, so that would definitely affect it. And I'm pretty sure it's only in. He's like Requiem is like he built the whole place, so like he could fuck with like gravity and shit, like magnets and stuff. Like he built that. He can manipulate it much easier there instead
well,
of falling to Earth.
if he died, then he probably would have tried to kill Master Chief anyway. So he probably.
I mean,
is dead.
he is talking at the end of Halo 4, and the thought process that the people in Launch Table are like, oh, he's on trial or something for his crimes. But I'm like, that could be, like something they just pulled. Like, oh, he said this when he was like with the other foreigners and stuff. That sounds like something he would have said because they did convene. He was arrested at some point, like by other foreigners. He was in prison, so like maybe that's from then. So he doesn't necessarily have to be alive. But in the comic, at the very least, he's alive, and that's trying to bridge the gap between Halo 4 and 5. So I'm like, And they mention a monitor. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Guilty Spark. And there are references in the books, very slight references to him still being alive in some forms. But, like, it's very...
Wait, you mean that little robot you killed in 3?
There are references to him being alive.
No,
Oh
he can't
my
be
God.
alive.
Nah.
He
He
blew
took
him
a Spartan laser to the face like 5
He also
times.
survived the ring explosion. Think about that.
Well, I mean...
When
He
the ring
shot him
exploded.
head on, and you saw him explode right in front of his face.
It's a good point. I don't know, maybe back up. Look, I'm not one... I'm just saying, 343 Industries apparently loves to fuck with the Halo canon, the Halo I know and love, and it looks like they're going to be doing a lot of that in Halo 5.
Bungie.
I am not excited about Halo 5. I'm excited about the multiplayer stuff. That stuff looks very interesting if they do it right, but Halo 5 is not a game I am excited to play.
That's like basically what they're doing for first-person shooters now, is multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's all in the
It's a
multiplayer.
very, very multiplayer focused, heavy focus.
It's just when you have those fans that are just in it for the story, it's just like, what is this?
I mean, I used to love Halo strictly for the story. I was never a big FPS guy. I loved like maybe RTS or like I used to play Battlefront a little. I was never a big FPS guy, and I played Halo. I was like, man, this world is like you just get immersed in this world. This is amazing. It like changed my life and stuff. But now it's like, we're gonna walk all over your campus. It's like,
we're gonna pull
This is
bullshit
just
out of our
not-
ass.
They're just shooting things.
They haven't. I mean, what they did with 400 Dawn is irreversible. Like dumb shit they said. Like that's off. Let's not talk about that. But like they could be leading up to where 343 Gilly Spark survived. A fragment of him survived on this ship, or an AI, a monitor survived from one of the Halo rings. A ship found it or whatever, infected the ship, and now the ship's going somewhere. And he has something to do with Master Chief and Blue Team. Somehow, Master Chief, Blue Team, the Blue Team's still alive. Can't fucking explain that. And Master Chief's going rogue, which is all that. I read a synopsis, so like I don't know how accurate this is to the actual comic.
Yeah.
And then Halo 5 is going to be about him going rogue, and there's going to be a Spartan 4 who's an Oni officer who's going to go find.
Are they going to ever I'm thinking if maybe Halo 5 might
Because
begin off
doesn't Chief want to get
the end
Cortana
of
back?
Spartan Ops, because they are not going to continue Spartan Ops.
Spartan Ops is done, I think.
Yeah,
It was a good idea, but I'd like to see some more episodes. But I understand it takes a lot of time to like make the stories. And the maps are already basically written, but you gotta like go through and set the enemy stuff. And it's just like it would have been easier to do a firefight type setup. And I like firefight a lot more, but I did enjoy playing Spartan Ops. Definitely one of the better parts about Halo 4 was playing Spartan Ops. But I would not be terribly sad if they didn't bring it back in 5. I'd much rather see something like Firefight emerge again. That Firefight definitely more fun.
Yeah, Firefight's fun.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Firefight.
Yeah, it could be more fun.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ruby.
Ruby. Oh my
Let's stop talking
god.
about Microsoft and shit.
Oh my
talk
god,
about
Ruby
Ruby.
was so good.
I haven't seen this week's episode. Good catch on my part.
Oh my
So
god.
I haven't seen this week's episode yet. I think is it the season finale that came out yesterday or
No. It's the 8th episode, dude. Season finale is not until like later on.
episode? RVB's wrapping up.
That's different. Ruby's different.
They run on very similar timelines. Copy. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Well,
No, Ruby's not ending until like
Ruby, the first season only had. All right, I don't
First
think they're on their
season
8th
only had-
episode, but like
They're-
they are.
first season only had 16 episodes.
yeah,
So they-
15 or 16 episodes. That wasn't that long.
They were short too. The episodes were short.
Episodes. List of Ruby episodes. Here we go. Volume 2. I don't want to see this roll around with bullshit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
Yeah, 8.
oh, good call. Field trip. 8.
No, I just started watching that. I watched it yesterday.
Episode 8 came out yesterday. I'm definitely gonna watch that later. So yeah,
What was-
I guess.
What was the leader of the White Fang? She was all this fire.
Oh, well, you're not caught up yet, are you?
No, I know
how many episodes have you seen?
I don't know her name. I forgot what her
What?
name.
Yeah, what's
was.
her name?
Cinder.
Torchwick.
Cinder.
Oh.
Cinder.
I saw her
was way
weapon.
off.
It was pretty badass.
That's not her weapon.
What? She summoned a sword and then shoot arrows.
That's not her weapon. Well, I think it is, but it's like,
That's one of her weapons.
yeah, because it can morph. Remember that.
Oh, she has a fire morphing.
Yeah, she's a pyrotechnic. Kinetic. Or kinetic? Right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, because she had put red dust in her. Yeah, as you've seen the World of Remnant thing. Dust can apparently bond with a human body.
So
Wow, so you're bonding. With
So, let me get this straight here,
Swag.
friend. Let me get this straight. You're telling me you're gonna pull some, I actually don't know what to say that.
I mean,
Some people are allergic
I
to
mean, it
dust.
actually reminds me of,
Some people are allergic to dust. That's a very good bond right there.
right?
some people are allergic to dust. I don't think the dust is the same. Don't think the dust is the same.
You're such a shame.
But seriously though, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was trying to compare that to something, but I forgot what. What would be a good comparison for that? Like you put dust in you, and it's your power.
Injecting yourself with something. Rumble drug. Rumble drug. There you go.
Oh no! You know what that sounds
Okay,
like?
Rumble
Actually, it sounds like Venom from the DC comics.
Yeah.
Venom. Yeah, it's like that in the Titan formula, but I don't know if anyone played Arkham Asylum. So.
I mean, I didn't play Arkham Asylum. I'm not a big DC fan, so like, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like Bane's thing, except like it's not liquid, and you just bond it with yourself. So yeah, that's what I say about that. But the way Rooster Teeth is pulling out with Ruby, it's making more and more of the world more like interactive with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're definitely flushing out the environment. I definitely like the second season better than the first season. They're
first
doing
season
more.
was more introduction.
Yeah,
It was more an introduction. That's what first season starts out.
The second season is making Monty do what everyone wants him to. Well, not everyone wants, what he wants to do, and every ship you see on freaking
he don't give a fuck.
yeah, he don't give a fuck about ships. He'll sink those boats like it's nothing. Like for instance,
And also,
everyone thought it'd be like John and like freaking what is their face Weiss, but no, that ship sank
Yeah,
when
dude.
that new
Nice pun.
episode came out.
I like the metaphor pun. Whatever.
No, because I saw this one art where it's just like the white rose pairing. You know what I mean by that?
All right. Hey now.
white
Wait,
rose.
no, let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Then you see a picture of Neptune like pretending to shoot it down because yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, Ruby season 1, first episode aired July 18th, 2013, and it ended. Let's see, November 7th, 2013.
With 10 episodes.
It was 10 episodes, and then this one aired July 24th. So I'm thinking it'll end probably around Christmas because they generally run for about 5 months. Rivers of Blue ends this Monday. 5 months.
I think they're starting with Volume 3 already though for Ruby because they're already done with Volume 2.
Yeah, they're already done. They could very well be starting for Volume 3 right now, but they're not going to release it obviously. So I think they generally run for about 5 months.
Yeah.
I think that's their average.
Did you see that dance montage that Monty did with it?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
pretty
freaking
funny. It
hilarious.
was pretty funny.
And then the Grib.
I enjoyed that. That was
I
pretty funny.
enjoyed that thoroughly.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Ruby, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing
Yeah.
this season. The World of Remnant thing, I'm pissed off about that. 'cause,
I'm not really pissed off. That's actually a good idea.
I watched the first one. It's a good idea, but like you need to do it longer, more interesting, differently. Like I watched the first one, it was like boring. I didn't watch the second one. I just I want an
The
episode.
second
this week.
one actually describes somewhat of that war they had
Yeah, I might watch it then.
because it shows the 5
Yeah, like-
regions that are now like actually
Yeah,
the
like
people
why
that
is
guard.
it end up like that today? That's what.
Yeah, like,
it should
it's saying like how it ended up. It said a bit about the war and all, but then it's just stopped after a while because they came to all an agreement to keep everyone safe or something. So now you got that one headmaster from that other place, along with Ozpin, that as in part of was it not Beacon, not Vale? Was it Vale? I forgot the
I know, man.
I forgot the continent where Ozpin is jurisdicted.
And also,
But yeah.
Monty has not remember that bunny girl that he made a contest about?
Velvet's appeared.
Like she appeared? Oh, you saw her?
Has she appeared yet this season? She appeared yesterday.
She's appearing this episode.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I didn't see
Yeah, and you see her teammates too. You know one of their names already.
Alright, hey,
Did they-
hey,
I'm
hey.
not
did they-
spoiling anything.
Did they show the weapon at least?
No, not yet.
No? Oh,
They
wow.
haven't let her fight yet. But when it probably happens, though, it's probably gonna be really mindfucked.
It's
I
gonna
can
be
already tell because
It's gonna be like complete mindfuck. Like
I can
what?
already tell because
I think he wanted
her
like
weapon was like what, a stitch box or something, like a
Fuck if I know. I
It
don't.
was like
remember.
some kind of suitcase or something. And I'm like, this is probably gonna either be some type of thing where she just
it
like
could be in the suitcase.
yes, it's like either something's in the suitcase and she just like throws it out. There you go, there's my weapon, or like whatever. And I'm just like, this could possibly work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you and John in the picture. It's not working. And now I'm not in the picture.
Oh,
Eh.
now you are. You're barely in it.
I can't take the picture on that angle.
You
I
really
can't.
need
Can we go? Can we go like that way? Maybe?
Why are we taking a selfie? By
Why
the
are
way?
we taking a selfie?
Well, we're gonna put on Facebook. I'll take a picture of you. Oh no, the microphone!
No, let me
We
try.
hold it
Let
like
me
this.
try it. Let me try it.
Here, hang on. I'll take the picture regular one. Here, you two. Jason, I can't see your face all.
Oh, well, I feel ashamed.
You feel shame.
Got it.
We're fucking retarded, are we?
Yeah, we're retired. So,
We're the
we'll
retarded
probably get
club.
shit for that. That's okay. Oh shit! Don't exit.
Oh
You
no!
Hey,
jackass.
Jason, we should make a club called Special Needs Club.
No,
Oh,
don't.
that's not
no,
okay.
That's no.
No. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
John, you're terrible.
That's the point.
And then I'll add it. I'm gonna add one of like our computer rig.
Is that
Why-
Is that the Galaxy?
Jason,
This is
why we
the-
can't be all special needs?
Sam,
There's nothing wrong.
stop! I don't want to have to run damage control in this in like 2 days. Like, you guys are racist against people. All right, hang on. Let's put this out there for a second. I got ADD, ADHD. Proudly a member of ADHD. Proudly a person who has ADHD.
Wait, and to be honest, I might have OCD.
I mean, everyone's got a little bit of OCD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't really think when like everything's just a mess around me. But sometimes I can just ignore it and be like, whatever. That's why my dad yells at me. I don't know why. But anyways, I don't think John has any problems though.
What? I don't know.
John's
I-
problem is him being John. There you go.
That's
Oh, that's just mean.
I'm kidding. I love you, John.
Oh, you thought my special needs.
I love you.
I'm special.
John, I love you.
Special Snowflake
Don't make
Patrol,
this
our
gay.
guidance counselor says we are artistic. That's a staff joke.
You're an ass.
I mean, come on.
Guys, admit it. We're all special needs. It's
All right, all
It's
right.
very true.
Enough. Let's talk
Enough.
about the games coming out in October and November.
I have no idea.
And maybe in September. So I have a list on my phone of all the games I'm excited about that are coming out. I have a countdown.
The only
actually.
game I know that's coming out in October is Smash and Pokemon. That's it.
All right, so I don't have a countdown to Smash. The Walking Dead Season 5, that's not a game, but it's a show. It starts up October 12th, 16 days.
Oh, and
Super
I recently watched
Yeah.
some of Gotham today.
Oh, how was it?
Gotham was pretty good. It's just I'm very upset as a kind of a I'm like not that really well known. I don't really know the DC universe well enough, but I know one thing and one thing only. They butchered it.
They butchered it?
They made their own universe all on their own.
That's not necessarily butchering it, however. Like, you could just take, like, alright, these are the characters, and we're taking them from this universe, and we're putting them in a universe we're creating, and this is
Yeah,
the story.
because
and
like
this is where
apparently
we're going.
Catwoman witnesses Bruce Wayne's parents' death.
I'm pretty sure that's not canon.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
What?
canon. And she looks like a teenager already. So
So
I don't know how this
is
is
she
gonna work with that
is she like
relationship.
a freak? Is she like a freak, a woman, or
She's
a teen?
She's a teenager.
More importantly, is she fuckable?
Her actor actually looks pretty nice.
Is she... Alright, let's...
Is
never
her?
mind.
Is her? breath-
So,
No. Her actor looks pretty.
alright, so November 11th, Master Chief Collection, Assassin's Creed Unity, and the other Assassin's Creed
Assassin's
games come
Creed
out.
Unity
Rogue?
looks absolutely amazing.
I'm fucking pumped for Assassin's Creed Unity. It looks great. 4-player campaign co-op. I'm pumped for that.
Is that only on Xbox One or 362?
Well,
I think
Xbox One and
no.
PlayStation 4.
The last gen
PC.
consoles.
And
PC.
PC.
Last gen consoles are getting their own version. What's the other game called that's coming out?
Rogue.
Yeah,
Rogue.
Rogue. It's a Templar Assassin's Creed.
I might get both, like just to like play.
I don't
for-
think it's gonna be good because they're not gonna really put much effort into it. Cause
Yeah, because it's on the 360.
I don't know. I think they. We'll
that's
see.
because like I've been hearing like all this Assassin's Creed Unity
Well,
and
if
stuff.
you think about it, John, though, that on Rogue, they're gonna explain why Kenway became a
no,
Templar first.
it has nothing. There's no Caribbean. It's not
Yeah,
like
No, I'm talking about his son.
But he could still
well,
relate.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
He-
It
We'll have to
could.
wait and see.
No, because
We had no
they
idea.
showed a scene where like he was on the same boat as the Templar when they're trying to board the ship.
Well, just because it's a scene in the trailer, like they did Island Trails, for example, have nothing to do with the game.
Well, it's
True.
That's
obviously the
good trailer.
Templar that Kenway killed was not the same
I
Templar.
just like been hearing a lot of speculation though that this is where Desmond is going to come back. They apparently think Desmond's coming back.
Why?
They
No,
gotta get a new guy.
no, they showed traces apparently of like in Assassin's Creed 4. Some guy tried to prove that like Desmond was alive again.
Nah.
no, they
Whoever
found his
the
body.
main character in Assassin's Creed 4 is,
No one knows.
Whoever that guy is, he needs to be the new main character. I liked him. He was quiet and he didn't talk.
he
He kept his mouth fucking shut. And he didn't
Like,
really talk.
yeah.
I like
I
that.
know-
You
Military
you quiet down.
You be quiet and you assume the position.
I can't get around this.
All right. I think
I'm not
we've
talking
gone-
anymore. Bye.
I think we've gone for about long enough.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah,
I think we've
goodbye.
gone.
Bye.